you have to have one specific map where you kind of have to guess, okay, are they picking Mayans here? Then exactly you have to pick Goth. So that's quote-unquote 1 in a 5 chance. It's obviously a bit more likely. And then you still have to face the Mayan army, right? If they are playing Mayans Celts, you're just getting wrecked there. So it's just a very, very high risk. Maybe something Fire and Goku could go for, but I don't see them going for that. And they might get Goth, right? Goth are so bad in team games as well, because the army composition to get to is like really bad. For example, if we play Arabia and you are sure they will play Mayans on Arabia, and you play Goth, what are we doing in Feudal Age against, let's say, Franks? Or no, what are we playing against? Let's say a Khmer player that goes Scouts and a Mayan player that goes Archers. What is the Goth player adding? Archers? Really bad. Scouts? What other than the Mayan player will always wreck the other Archer player? So yeah. And then still army compositions, like team compositions, are getting really tricky. Do you consider being direct as rudeness or honesty? I think being direct is direct. Rudeness is rudeness and honesty is honesty. I heard a good saying the other day. When people say, yeah, I was just brutally honest, did they care more about...
Thank you for your work. What are you thinking about the AoE 2 Definitive Edition?
Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to explain something. So if people say, yeah, I was just brutally honest, sometimes you don't really know what was more important to them. The honesty or the brutality behind this. Yeah. So who disrupted me? Mrs. Morava. Thanks anyways. Bad timing though. Okay, thank you for your work. What are you thinking about AO2 Definitive Edition? I'm not allowed to say anything, right? Everyone who has it is signing an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, so you will have to wait for next weekend and then I can maybe talk a bit about it. So now we are giving civilizations to our opponents. Turks are given to Fire and Goku. Vietnamese and Teutons are given to Viper and TaToH. How good is Viper right now? I have heard that he's not that good anymore. He is by far and unconsiderably #1. But yeah, he did not win the last 2 tournaments he participated in. Yeah. Which did not happen the 4 years before. He lost ECL and MSC. Ah yeah, he won the mono. Okay, info, like 3 days ago. He lost the last 2 he played. Now he won another one again. If you can't take the fact, honesty is a failure of a person in a sense. That's not true. If I tell you, you are ugly, that's honest. And if you can't take that, that's somewhat understandable. And if you say like, I'm just honest, you are ugly. And it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, honesty is and honesty are different things. And yeah, obviously you can be the great human being and not be affected by that at all. But I think I'm a big fan of honesty, right? And I had like people really like go into me and telling like, was that really necessary? Like I threw people out of my parties because I felt like you don't fit in here. And, or like, yeah, even my best friend, I told him, I don't want you to invite anyone into the party. And he said like, oh, don't you trust my judgment? And I said, yes. And yeah, that was weird for both of us, but I think it's something I had to say. Yeah. But yeah, that's a very complex question, guys. Like, how often does the waiter ask me, how was the food? And I was like, good. Okay, that might be another issue, but okay. It's boiled down to the fact that everything you say should be true, but not everything that's true should be said. Hello! I don't have a song for that. Holy moly, that will be my stream title tomorrow. Everything you say should be true, but not everything that's true should be said. You don't like good food? I don't think anyone is ugly per se, but they definitely can behave very ugly. Okay. That's always how I respond to waiters. Like, last time I ate out, I told them like I knew 4 different things that could be improved on this dish, right? And then they asked me like, how was it? And I told them the one thing that annoyed me the most. And then she was like, why didn't you say earlier? I didn't want to send my food back, kind of. It's like, yeah, like my father obviously already got his food. Yeah. Well, but that's, I think, a different issue, and we are drifting away. But if everyone would always tell the truth, there would be much more conflicts in the world. Probably more bigger conflicts, but we would also avoid some conflicts. Saracen Mayor. Oh yeah, Obsidian Arrows. Not enough truffles? Too many. I think there shouldn't be more than 15% of truffles on a plate. I never send my food back, it's so weird. It's all cause you're very hungry and you want to eat and not wait 20 more minutes. Hey, does someone know do Ruby personal letter details that's work? Just know that it's mine and my friend's team game won't work. Both opponents' stats are completely contradictory. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe someone can help you. If everybody would be completely honest, people would get used to it. I think in politics, it can't really work. But maybe it should work this way. I don't have some good thoughts about it. You see airdrop with pictures? No. It's way more civilizations, right? And beforehand. But yeah, his airdrop is pretty slow as well. Exclamation mark 2 pools, man. Nidhi, thank you for taking the time to share your reflection. Oh boy, I'm not sure if anything I said was clever, but You're welcome. I think there would be fewer conflicts. Flo, I think I know the answer to your question. And I feel really clever knowing it. So basically, the question is, why did Viper and TaToH pick those two home maps? It is because they never played those maps and don't want to practice them, and then they want to get into the feel how those maps play mode. So they will pick them as their home maps. I wouldn't even be surprised if they let a game slide, just to have a competitive game on those maps, to have a good feeling for the semifinals and the finals later on. That's what happened in Battle of Africa as well. They played a lot of different special maps just to get a better feel and get more and more into the tournament, and they're learning as the map processes. As the tournament processes. And that's why they are picking the maps that they have the least idea about. And they still feel like they will win against BZK. They actually both wanted to pick Cape of Storms as their home map. Okay, yeah. That's a map they don't have a good feel for either. Isn't fully disrespect? I think it's very clever tournament planning. And yeah, like they know that if they try hard, they will 3-0. So it makes sense. Okay, what was the question? Could you maybe explain why there are teams with 3 guys? It's just you can have the roster of 3 people. It's 2v2. If you had politically incorrect views that would jeopardize your livelihood, would you be honest about them? No. Like, why would I? Like, for example, my humor is very politically incorrect. And I'm not sharing any of that on stream. Simply because I want to save my job, right? Always the same 10 bottom civs, but different top 10 civs, but also have different maps pools. Interesting, right? Byzantines, Goths, Magyars. Yeah, someone like that. They actually both wanted to pick... okay. Okay, honestly, Nili, can you explain why Turks are so bad, please? Not a good eco bonus early on. And people, I think, undervalue the gold eco bonus. When does it start? I would say 3 minutes. So we give the hype song. We'll get some sugar water. We'll go to the bathroom. And then we are back with Viper and TaToH against Fire and Goku. Enjoy and spam some Nitty hype. What did I say? Enjoy and spam some Nilly hype. I hope you're at least enjoying, but one part is clearly lacking. I give you another 30 seconds to show me what you got. Junke. Sorry for cutting that off too early. Okay. You made up for it. I drank too much too quickly. What's up, Hippo lovers? It is time for the last quarterfinal here. The Viper+TaToH against Fire and Goku. Best of 5 coming our ways. How two pools work is that both teams picked 5 civilizations for themselves at the top here, and then they got 5 civilizations drafted from their opponents for them. You always have to pick 1 civilization from Pool A, 1, and 1 civilization from Pool 2. And we always start with Arabia, and now can jump into the action here. Casting. Oh no, that's a big sign. Hello. Bloop. And now we can go. Okay, starting in the bottom right, we have the Viper as the Slavs, and already stealing a boar here apparently, and we have an instant restart. I'm doing all this professional intro stuff for nothing. Boar stolen, and they went back. Feels nearly, man. I did all the nice scrolling and such. Why Byzantines picked as a bottom civ? Just lack of eco bonus? Yes. Fast and Arbalest should be good. And they can also contest water. I don't think that they're that bad. That's why, like, they're considered... Like, honestly, don't we feel like we're in a good state of Age of Empires? That the weak 10 civilizations are still absolutely playable, or at least some of them. I think Vietnamese are playable, I think Byzantines are playable, I think Teutons are playable, Burmese for sure, Magyars for sure, Koreans, Turks. I only see Goth pretty weak, Khmer don't have any bonuses, Saracens not the biggest bonuses. But yeah, I think that's pretty sweet. Goth best civ? Not really. Uptime? 10 hours, 17 minutes. I started the reward a bit earlier. I'm live for 9.5 hours. Yeah, spectator is starting, so game will start in 1.5 minutes. Thanks everyone for being up here this late. I hope you all have a wonderful evening and are enjoying the show. I'm trying my very best to be your entertainer for the evening. And we will do the intro again. Persians are very good in 2v2. Apparently they're one of the middle civilizations. We haven't seen them a single time. It seems no 2.3k today. That's true. Late Goth. Last time Late Goth wasn't pretty. Last time Late Goth wasn't pretty, my friend. 2.3k caster? No. Trust me, if I'm 2.3k caster, it will be found in the title, on my shirt, on my bandana at the top, and all over the Age of Empires world. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that again. Let's take me in my hand. What's up, Hippo lovers? it is time for the last quarterfinal. 2 pools. A 2v2 tournament where we pick 5 civilizations for ourselves at the top and then have 5 civilizations below that were picked by our opponents for ourselves. We always have to pick 1 civilization out of pool 1 and 1 civilization out of pool number 2. Arabia will be map number 1, and we are jumping into the action here. In the bottom right, in the green trunks, we have Mr. Fire playing the Magyars. To his left, we have Mr. Goku playing with Franks. His opponent will be at the right-hand side, Mr. TaToH playing Vietnamese. And the star player of Germany. In the yellow trunks, we have the Viper playing Slavs. Thinking about those civilizations, most of the time we want to have... Oh, sheep a bit faster than you see. We want to have 1 archer civilization that can go into crossbowmen and 1 scout civilization that can go into knight in the long run. Slavs seems pretty strong. Scout into archers. Vietnamese seems pretty strong. Oh, scouts into knights, I mean. Oh, we could have a steal here. Then we have TaToH playing Vietnamese. Pretty strong archers into crossbowmen. We also have Goku with his Franks. Pretty strong scouts into knights. And then we have Magyars. Pretty strong scouts into knights as well. Shouldn't really work. Let's see what's going on here. So Brazil has 2 top civs? No, Magyars is one of the bottom civs. They are strong, but not that strong. Pretty nice scouts. Let's take a look if TaToH can deny this. No restart in this one. TaToH gets 1 hit off and is blocking this one off. 28 HP for Goku, a good thing for him. Could take 1 or 2 more hits. TaToH will have a nice advantage when it comes to HP. He's now trying to block the boar. Shouldn't really work. Goku should be too aware of that. And the bird also helped out at the top. And yeah, successful move here. The Viper, meanwhile, casually house at pop 15. And a nice boar steal successful now. Great job by Mr. Goku. Only has 12 HP left though. TaToH map hack? What? Why? 3 balls for Goku. Lol. Shouldn't really go for another one. Oh no, I hate this. I hate when people go for their ball that early. Look at that. 1 boar, 60 food left. The other one, 215 food left. And he already has 4 on berries. Why do you need another boar now? You can take it so much later. I think it's so much better. Oh, goes for another house here, indicating that he wants to play higher than pop 20, which could be an absolute option for Franks. Meanwhile, firewalling off some in the back here. Probably the player that will have to play archers and is walling the backside, indicating that he wants to go for this gold and wants to keep the front gold open. So very tight wall here. I don't mind that at all. Did push some deer. And is now scouting some back area. That's interesting. Second lumber camp as well. So no man-at-arm opening. Viper, meanwhile, will play scouts as well. Early farm. Some of them we only see from Slavs players and Vietnamese players that got a boar stolen. Okay, no other farms. Poof. Otherwise, I would have extended my sentence there. TaToH. Oh, TaToH plays this Drashi. Interesting. Okay. Did send 6 on woods, wants to add some more farms. The Viper plays pop 22, 10-15 timing. Pretty solid. Militia dodging the hippos. Fire lost the will. Oh no. Rip fire. Well, happens to the best of us. And yeah, dodged the wolves to begin with, but then still ran into one. Now sending this militia back, trying to solve that issue. Gold spot still kind of open for him. Not sure how he wants to design his base here. Left-hand side wall off is quite easy, but right-hand side looks pretty open. Maybe just wall them in and hope that no archer doubles come in. Now he's getting into Goku's base here. Some quick walls behind this, and that villager could even be trapped. Let's take a look about the militia. And, well, Scout is already running to the top. As you can see, he's not trying to attack. He's trying to block here, but failed at that. 26 HP left on her. Stable is now being built. And, yeah, some easy quick walls by Mr. Goku. And Fire is going for the stable as well. Oh boy. Okay, so in the series earlier we asked why do we not see two people going for stables? It is simply because it can get punished so easily if one player is just going mass pikeman. So what now needs to happen is either TaToH or the Viper at one point in the game just need to go triple barracks and some forward, and then it's impossible for Fire and Goku to smash that army because both are on scouts to begin with. But that's something for the future. Before that, mobility on the side for the Brazilians. Viper's trying to wall his map a bit more, keeps his gold not walled too well in my opinion. TaToH creates the base for himself. Archer range out now. No spearman for now. Interesting. Oh, had a low HP villager here. Can he save him? Quick wall around this? Nope. And that's a nice pick off by Fire. First kill of the game that wasn't done by Boar. And the clear up against the militia here did keep Goku at home for quite some time. Kind of a sloppy play by TaToH to have a low HP villager there. Okay, Viper completely walled in a second. Should be fine, sending some scouts over. And Fire is over there as well. TaToH in some problems if it wasn't for two spearmen to clear this all up. The Viper should be chasing this down as well. But he has the weakest scouts of them all. No attack bonus, no HP bonus. Something we can say for Fire and Goku. So cannot win a straight up fight. He needs to make sure that the Slav Furiko is carrying him. One spearman didn't get too much done. Now runs away with the other spearman. Doesn't want to take the 1v1 fight. But actually, he is fine. Could take the fight. Viper needs to run. One spearman running around the other side. And TaToH is just fine here. And now that's another problem, right? You only need to be walled and no damage can be received. But if it was the other way around, archers could be annoying here, could be annoying behind this area, could maybe try to jump some, could be annoying over at that area. So although TaToH had such a bad start, the real punishment is not coming. At least so far. From the Brazilians. Blacksmith here. 300 food, 50 gold. What does TaToH have with Mies? At the start of the game, everyone has a drop-down menu where you can select one of the 31 civilization, and then he moved his cursor down and clicked when there was Vietnamese, and then they started with that. I'm pretty sure it was that way. It is the two-pool tournament. Man, you have to pick one of the civilizations that you like, in this case Slavs, and one of the civilizations that you don't like and was given to you by your opponent, in this case Vietnamese. Oh, trap the villager here. Nice pick off, and also prevents the walls, and now spearmen are coming over, and TaToH with his very little army can actually do quite some. The Viper was trying to block this off. They will catch the 3 spearmen. And yeah, could not block the walls off. TaToH was even trying to move in there, but did not happen. 3 spearmen around as well. And I think they will still do some damage against this. And that's the beauty of archers behind, right? Now splitting their forces a bit. But that's on 3 villagers walling. He needs to get more HP on those. Viper getting a lot of upgrades at the moment. Forging bloodlines, gold mining. And is on the way to Castle Age after only building 5 scouts. Lost 1 unit, so maybe 6 scouts. And is going for the wolf rush. No way for Goku and Fire to engage this before Castle Age. We still have 3 very healthy spearmen. Scout's dealing some damage as well. Viper's taking this engagement. Spearmen are not really fighting. This is horrible for TaToH. What is he doing? Oh man, this was a horrible engagement by them. The spearmen only still didn't do a single hit. Now the first hit. After everything died. Oh man, this could have been even more one-sided than it actually was already. The Viper having all the upgrades. Look at that. Forging and bloodlines against 2 opponents that did not have the upgrades to attack there. TaToH now, is he running or is he trying to dive? That's a big question because he will get smashed by those knights coming out any second. And, well, he's just going back, gets another archer range. He is running home, but will get cleared up quite easily. Meanwhile, Fire is transitioning into CA. Here with Magias. Makes a lot of sense. So, yeah. But then again, Magia CA in Castle Age, you don't have a single bonus working for yourself. Oh, look at that beautiful micro Goku. 6 HP knight. Kept alive here. And you can see the Viper, he's chasing the sound. But, oh, the wolves get the kill. No, Viper scouts. Viper scouts, the wolf. I don't care about anything else anymore. Bah! And yeah, Goku tried to make it happen. But the wolf rush from earlier. The spearman bringing those over. Why do units not move that nicely? Well, it's a 20-year-old game, right? There might be some pathfinding changes with the upcoming Definitive Edition, Age of Empires 2. Showcased next Saturday, I believe. On Escape AoE. Archer range number 3. Hello. CA going for the defense. Nice anticipation by Fire here. Think that Viper might be around. 2 is going for 3 TCs. Viper could also like play the greedy walls and not wall in front of his gold. Simply because he knew you did not need to fear any range units till at least Castle Age. TaToH goes instantly for Thumbring, Crossbowman, still no Botkin arrow, I believe, right? No Botkin arrow. And we'll go for Ballistics as well. This will be a massive Castle Age push by him. And so the Viper needs to go for production as well. Monastery, okay. We'll heal all his low HP knights, look at that. Everything low goes back home, everything high goes over to TaToH for the big attack. Lovely move there. And TaToH forgot Botkin. And this is honestly something that you sometimes only see in Imp. When you want to click Bracer and you suddenly see, damn, I was fighting without Botkin this whole time. Cause... Oh, did he just cancel the wood upgrade? He might have just cancelled the wood upgrade. Some more walls needed behind this. TaToH could send some more crossbow. There's 2 behind there. Let's take a look how big of an engagement this will be. Fire. This could be pretty ugly for him. Loses 1. And is now going back. Ballistics for TaToH. Oh boy. No Botkin. Viper happily booming away with 60 villagers. Goku sitting at 55. 3 TCs for him as well. Goes for the defensive siege workshop. And some Monka S. On the other side, Monka S for the healing. Crossbowman need to focus down the CA. Oh, this needs to be locked for sure, this gate. Okay, now he does. Oh, he will forget Botkin for sure. Don't do too much. They are going back. No bloodlines for Fire at the moment. Could be really important. Some snipes here. TaToH could lose his crossbow. That was a good hit. Look at all the HP lost. They were all full HP before this one. Not a single one died, but oh boy, the first fight will be so much better for Fire. He is now going for bloodlines, and he can really pull down the numbers now. Whew. Still no Botkin. And please, guys, no one gets the stupid idea to go into their chats and tell them. This would be one of the most unethical things. Okay, TaToH is now getting Botkin. I just pray that no one wrote it. And TaToH realized himself. Viper clicks on random units sometimes, even if it's teammates. Oh boy, TaToH is trying to take the hill advantage here, and Fire overtook him, is clearing this up quite nicely, is getting ballistics as well, and it's naive to think that no one is going over there and telling them. I could still tell them that it's pretty stupid, right? Can raise my moral hand there. Oh, that's a big, big raid. 64 villagers here for Goku, but losing more and more. The Viper even takes this fight, apparently. Thinks he could not get out, but actually he could have. So a bit surprised by that. Okay, more stables added. Now we're up to 4. TaToH is playing 3 archer ranges, 3 TCs here. And Goku dropping down to 58 villagers at the moment. Some more raids. The Viper, he's now going ham. They haven't got much stream delay compared to me. Well, I have the 1.5 minute Woobly delay. They should have delay as well. If they didn't put it, they're actually not following the rules. From what I read. I'm not sure if there was a delay. Just from what people told me. Yeah, I think if you stream those tournaments, you have to have delay. Oh boy. Let's see. It is all the upgrades for TaToH. Oh god, he still should get smashed here. Oh, will he? It's 3 knights going down, and they're overtaking the hill. Oh, Goku out micros himself. What? He was there. He could have gotten the full kill. And he lost 3 knights? Make that 4 knights? And didn't kill a single crossbow? Oh, if you outsmart the outsmarter, you'd sometimes get outsmarted. He completely ran to the hill, trying to catch TaToH off guard, thinking that TaToH would try to take the hill, but TaToH just stayed downhill and took the fight like a man. Apparently they have no delay option in Mixer. Well, there's a delay option in OBS. Oh man, this was weird. Civilizations are visible over here at the left hand side, my friend. Ooh. One monk has sniped. Lots of CA around still. Oh, is that the fight TaToH wants to take? I don't mind him going back. Big Knight raid at the front as well. Yeah, they are just retreating. TaToH will be imp in reasonable time. So they're just sniping the knights. Mangonel cannot catch up. Knight is taking this fight as well. Oh man, so many knights of Goku dying there. Now this is the time where he can overtake. And look at that perfect positioning here behind this as well. Has the hill advantage now and can snipe down everything. Meanwhile, that raid is so brutal. Oh boy, did he kill a lot. Oh god, he got him. And yeah, Fire losing all of his villagers there. Drops down to 69 and still didn't realize. Now he saw it and oh god, the screaming will be big and instantly GG's. That has to be pretty tilted. What a sick recovery by Mr. TaToH. And you see, Fire types GG twice and Goku didn't even realize what's happening. And just resigning without saying GG either. Uh-oh, the mood has to be great there. The that level of play, man. Mass stables by the Viper, mass farms by him. Slavs are just pretty damn solid, and TaToH, what a nice move, gets all the upgrades very early, completely neglects his eco, but well, then they get into Goku space, and then the swarm here from Mr. Viper ends. Fire. GG. Oh man. Did he get Botkin? Yes. Together with Handcard when he ran away at the left hand side army. Maybe he realized after he couldn't click the mangonel. How does this work with the 2 pools? You have to pick one of the civilizations from the top and one of the civilizations from the bottom in every single game. I will prepare. Oh no, that's wrong. Down and slam. Okay. So I will start with paint again. So we can know what civilizations were already picked. Oh! We have it in yellow now. Well then. I'm useless. I don't need to paint anymore. Yellow civilizations are taken. Greens are still up for grabs. Red was banned. Hey yo. Do you think it's even an option to go 2 or 3 scouts into archers for the archer player so you get a bit of an early fast double? If it's scouted, you're not gaining anything. Archer numbers, you can never catch up with archer numbers. Yeah, no, not a big fan. Why players to get forging instead of armor? You always get armor first. In this case, fire was Magias getting forging for free. There are very few spots where you got forging first. For example, if you are chasing knights and if you have camels, because then you're doing damage but never receive damage. Or if you raid against villagers with knights and know that he won't hit you back, because then you have the difference from hitting 5 times to 4 times if you have forging with knights. There were several rule changes regarding PvE streaming, I believe. Originally it wasn't allowed at all, and now it's apparently allowed even without delay. Very confusing. I can't take, like, I don't want to sound so mean. Let's just say I want to organize a tournament that doesn't have delay. Chat boot. I'm the big streamer now. Bamo! Gifting 10 subs, my man. Nearly hi to everyone who is joining. We have even some very long time supporters getting a sub. Morten Belaying, for example, who gifted 10 subs like yesterday. Training is in the house. Bogus. And thanks, Bamo.
Rogan?
Well, I think it should be either delay or spec plus POV, or none for both at least. What? It should be either delay. Yeah, we don't need a delay now on this stream, right? It doesn't make sense that we are the casters having a delay when the players don't stream without delay.
Rogan?
Rogan to everyone joining. Thanks, Bamo. Hey, just started.
Rogan?
Hey. Do you have a dishwashing system? Yes. Tell me, because dirty dishes are respawning out of nowhere in my sink. Yes, I have. It's not expensive. You can buy a used one for 120 euros and a new one for 200 euros. And can, yeah, use it for 10 years or something. It's saving so many nerves. It's ridiculous. Okay, then let's jump into
Rogan?
game number 2. Viper+TaToH against Fire and Goku. We are looking at the map called Cape of Storms. We will have the left, the right. Let's introduce the left-hand side first. TaToH playing with Japanese. Behind him, it will be Viper with Khmer. Then we have the front player, Mr. Goku, all eyes on him with Malians, and the back player will be Mr. Fire playing God here. So Japanese and Malians probably the civilizations that should be responsible for some water shenanigans, and Khmer and Goth probably the guys that fight with some scouts in the center or something. Or maybe Goku will play the 1v2 on land and play super aggressively, and will let Fire do the water fights. By the way, very interesting arena stylish map here. Or this is hideout for Goku, right? Look at that. Tricky for Fire to help him then in this spot. But obviously a super easy wall if you don't want to farm and don't want to control your stone and gold. Mass Ballista Elephant? Very unlikely. Secret should lose on purpose now so they get to play more maps. Well, if it was 6 PM I would agree, but it's late. I think it doesn't really add too much for them. Maybe they should just play a new, better game tomorrow. Do you think it's good having relics on this map, considering it seems to be heavily favored one side? It absolutely is not that important, at least for now in the games. I think they should be even at the top. I would actually love to see just a line of relics here, like 6 or 8 relics, like this. Should be doable, right? This doesn't make a lot of sense. The 4 relics before that didn't make a lot of sense here. We can agree to that, but in general, I like relics. Now everyone Xing themselves where we are docking. TaToH scouting the dock of Goku instantly. Tries to go for the back there. Wants to catch Fire off guard. Goku is not following. Did they switch colors? Why did Fire and Goku switch colors? Oh, and this is bad team play. This is just bad team play. He knew about the scout. He was following him and didn't follow through. And now Fire is trying to run away. Can he get some quick walls done? And no, he clicked the tree. This is sloppy team play. And a nice pick off by TaToH. Now he is even requesting Viper's scout, or what's happening here? Yeah, Viper scout is even coming. And now Fire is sending his scout alone. We got Loom. Viper is getting Loom as well. Weird timing. Unless we want to see pop 20. Now they're coming with both scouts. And can maybe catch something off guard. Look at that. TaToH is just buying time. Oh, they will get this. They will just commit against the villager. This is so good. Just right click the villager now. Don't care about the scout. What are they doing? They're caring about the scout. What? Why? Oh, Viper just debating a bit. Okay, now he didn't want to see the villager being walled in. Now needs to kill the scout and can delay this a bit more. Not really sure who is winning. Oh, the villager's winning. I think they should have probably committed against the villager. I think killing the villager is more important than the scout. But still, delaying the timing so much. Look at that. Viper already has 3 fishing ship out. Fire has 320 wood in the bank before he starts his first. And he lost a villager at home. He already lost 3 with this. Oh, God. Ooh. Well, this will be a rough game. 2 Wills down, a Scout down, and I won't be super surprised if the Viper Scout gets something done later on. And this is even with Goth, right? Where you instantly kill boars. So this is the civilization where it's toughest to lose a villager to a boar. TaToH and Viper up, Goku as well. Fire, I'm not really sure what he will go for. TaToH will be the water player. He can casually build that one without walling. I think the villager should have been walled as well. Meanwhile, the Viper goes for full greed, as he should in my opinion. Fire with the second dog and goes for the big fast castle boom. Take a look what he's going for. Goku meanwhile, archer range. No one is going water. Oh god. So TaToH will win water. Fire is playing fast castle. Oh god. And Viper's playing isn't building any scouts. He plays fast castle behind this or what? No. Okay, now queuing up scouts. Weird. That was late. Goes for more fishing ships. TaToH for dock number 3. We haven't seen anyone going that far. Scout could be around here. Oh no, but TaToH walls himself in before that. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Fishing ship count 8 to 13 so far, but that will change pretty quickly once the first fire galley's out. Did they miss something? Weird. Okay, we're going for the team wall. Potential to fail here quite heavily. This looks all solid. This looks all solid. So yeah, just need to finish this one off here. And TaToH probably needs to wall some in that area, and then they are complete. Now the first attack here at the front. TaToH has nothing to defend against that though. So it could be kind of tricky. Let's see how he does. Scouts now out. Fire only now reaches feudal age at 1330 here. Not a single villager lost so far. Could maybe lose one Mr. TaToH. Not even that. Doesn't want to lose the villager. We'll let the archers out. Scouts are running around. Can the Viper catch something off guard? Doesn't look like it. Low HP scout in there as well. And yeah, TaToH just won the water without any contestants. Oh god, this looks so over. Fishing ship count 22. The Viper is going for the second stable. He's going for bloodlines behind this as well. Kind of the guy who is responsible for some land clear-ups. Is getting another kill. Shouldn't there be still the one very low HP villager as well? From earlier. So that stopped. And okay. Well, fire is up to castle age. Lost all his fish though. Well, he didn't lose the fish, but isn't really fishing anymore. TaToH meanwhile, heavily housed. And can fight here. Low HP villager jumping into this one. And oh god, look at how good he is. Always saving the low HP builds. Didn't lose a single villager. 4 archers under his tower. Now goes for the next wood line. Has enough towers around. And take a look. Scouts, they can't get more done. No upgrades there. The Viper enough resources to click up any second as well. And now it's just heavy fish boom time. Fish count is 28 to 9. But that's like 28 to 4 when it comes to workings. Fishing ship. Barracks by TaToH. He's just happy what he did here. Controlling a lot on the water. Double with X by fire. One stable so far. Do we have a second stable, or is he trying to catch up with Boom? I think this is a spot where you just need to go massive army and try to make something wild happen. Just booming and trying to play it out shouldn't really work. Castle Age timing of Viper, 1.5 minutes behind the timing from Fire. And Fire is adding 1 extra TC and only 1 stable. I think they needed to make something happen. Or then just don't do any knights at all and just completely boom. Oh, now trying to fight someone water, but well, TaToH is out microing him there as well. And well, 1 fire galley lost, and ooh, that might not even be a kill. Ugly stuff. TaToH on the way to Castle Age, so is Goku. Fire is now going for forging, so wants to go for the kill with the knights. Archers around here. Viper, is he going for the second stable? Yes, he is. Has the market and has 3 docks up. Look at that water control. That's just massive. 22 fishing ships for him, 12 for TaToH here. And now that's only archers, already bruised a bit, and 1 spearman. Gilnet's the first upgrade, both are behind that. Let's take a look. Elephants even, yeah. Just need to kill the 1 spearman and then he's easily smashing this. Overall population 120 to 100. Looks kind of even. I'm a bit surprised by that. TaToH with some quick walls here against the incoming knights. Solid stuff there. Didn't finish the quick walls there, apparently. And the elephants should be able to deal with that quite nicely. Skirmishers around as well. Should just see a wall here. And Goku should lose everything. TaToH now with the dock number 4 by him as well. We can see that. Oh, those guys are so crazy. And oh god, gets the tricky wall behind this. And the 4 elephants are around to clear up all those. Tries to micro against the skirmishers a bit. But yeah, he will get cleared up quite nice and easily. Khmer, I think they even run faster with the elephants, right? So can chase those down quite nicely. And Fire behind this. 3 TCs. Up to 43 villagers. Hallelujah. But behind by 37 fishing ship. Ah, got he. I think they didn't play the map. It obviously was a really rough start for Fire as well. We have to agree on that. But that was also like a forced error. Right? Or Goku not communicating there. Fire moving out without Loom was a mistake, surely. But oh, that's actually open. But after that, decision making probably. Oh god, and Scorpion masterpiece. Ooh, if 1k prize pool is not enough, if Goku and Fire, 2 top 50 players in the world, aren't enough for you, well then you can go for Scorpion Elephant and can make some stuff happen. Losing that fight though. Oh, and he needs a lot of Scorpion against Knights. I predicted it, man. Didn't you say Ballista Elephants? I'm low pleb and I even know enough to get Loom before moving out. Well, actually, Fire didn't need to Loom if Goku just communicated. Goku saw the scout. If he says the scout is here, then not having Loom is completely fine. I don't think Fire should have gotten Loom. I think Goku should have communicated. Goku could have gotten Loom because he's the one at the front. I predicted Viper being strong. Ballsy, man. Ballsy prediction. Better safe than sorry. Then you could argue, like, why are you not walling every single villager at all times? No Scorpions ungarrisoned here. Elephants couldn't go over there. Viper, oh god, that was pretty bad for him. Pretty bad for him. Overall population 172 to 126. Yeah, last minutes went pretty well for the bazookas here. Is it enough is the question 2 stables by the Viper. He is only playing with 2 TCs, but has a lot of fish traps now working for himself as well. Some conversions behind this. What can he do? Could maybe delete one. He's going for the monks before that. Monks are microing around though, and will get some solid healing done now. Oh, the elephant even killed 2 more units. That's ugly. 3 TC? Oh yeah. I want to see nearly do the full 12-hour stream. Potentially. Over 10 hours in now. Viper, 30-minute uptiming with pop 86 only though. So maybe even needs to go for more fishing ships. And that's what indeed what he's doing. They work like 3 TCs as well. And as you all know, efficiency will be massive there. 1k gold. Now starts to farm a bit more. Not a lot of villagers on wood at the moment. TaToH meanwhile at 3 TCs as well. Stays annoying and is on the way to pillage as well. He himself is sitting at a solid 19 fishing ships, but that's Japanese fishing ships. So even more efficient. Goes for dock number 5 because why not? And yeah, controls all that area. They know they will never lose water this game. And fire now goes for gold mining. Oh, that looks like an anarchy castle edge timing. Well, good luck against elephants. See what's happening here. Or is he going? Maybe he's going imp. Yeah, he's going imp. Okay, okay. Not producing any army. Mangonel now moving out. TaToH is moving in a bit. Mangonel is spotted though. Even dodging that touch. You said you want to get father and have a family that is 1 year ago. What is your plans now? Well, to be a father, I need to have sex first, right? So, that's not going to happen too quickly. But yeah, in general, still the same plan. I can adopt, yeah. Adopting might be my safest option. To at least get father. To become a father. Very ballsy castle here by the snake. Is teching to elite battle elephant and the +4 defense. 93 workers for him. 10 military only. We see everything on the field here. And let's take a look. Pikeman could get sniped down. TaToH, is he trying to engage? Oh god, there's a pretty good shot. TaToH, he's bugging out a bit there. And, well, he needs to quickly get back and heal up his army. More fish traps now. We see Viper even adding more docks to get better fish trap saturation there. Poof. You're very welcome, BS. Anarchy! Now on the way. Mangonel shot, pretty massive. TaToH is now getting the upgrade. Aggressive castle will fly in as well. And, well, what's the answer? To Khmer better elephants. Don't really see that happening. Some conversions there from the monks. Abeles should snipe those down. And, well, fire will get imp at least. Oh, TaToH needs to go back. Will do reasonable damage against the castle age elephants. From the goth player, though. Now goes for the split micro. I think Viper's fishing ships are trapped. Yeah, they somewhat are, right? But that's why they're called fish traps. Maybe they should be renamed to food boat traps. Cheating! Both going for the same thing. Elephants could move over. Viper not with the greatest production. Has only 4 stables and the GG. Oh man. A long list for stuff to criticize on the BZK list. Let's be the good caster that we are and say TaToH and Viper, incredible abuse of the water after they won it. Very nice play. Nice team wall, nice team communication when it comes to the play over here. TaToH, nice defensive towers, went for the skirms. Great ego, great team play. Let's go into game number 3. Ah, you guys still thinking about the fishing ship traps? You're welcome. Yeah, what can we say about this game? Like, it's not even fair. Okay, next map will be Forest Pond from what I've seen. Right? Yeah. So I have no idea how this map looks like. Excited to see it. Looks like a cross there. Yeah, interesting. Secret B team, indeed. Team B looking solid, looked nearly half as good as Team A. That's how it works. So weird to see TaToH stocks everywhere. If I expect it from anyone, it's from TaToH. You could say they're the best duo in AoE. That's what I've been saying for some time. I often need the speed of kings. Would be funny. They haven't played Karine and Röcherochen so far. So hard to say. Okay. Then we'll say top 2 and number 1 contender. Out in Slam Greater All. Yeah, they won the 2v3, right? That was really impressive. Winning ACM Yellow and Back T there. That's pretty sick. Something Vivian Lux couldn't do. Although they won 2 maps in the 3v2, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow we will have 2 semifinals, both best of 7. By the way, how would Viper in top form Leary do in duo? Viper said they're unbeatable. When Leary was in his prime, he said there wasn't a team. Neely and Rubenstock. Oh boy, that's a duo that what dreams are made of. Obviously all teams win their 3v2. They didn't. Yellow and Back T lost their 3v2. Double Sage. Yeah. Viper and TaToH lost. Doesn't mean they're not the best team in the world. But, oh boy, the Down and Slam performed there. That was really surprising.
Rogan?
Nabi! Thanks, mate. 2 months of support. Oh man, I'm ready to go to bed. You have no idea. Didn't sleep much. I was so excited yesterday. Like, after I went to bed, I obviously played my heart out yesterday, playing 21 1v1 games in a 10-hour session against the best of the world. Well, not the very best, but incredible players. And performed so well. Had 2 shots to break 2.3k. And yeah, I just was laying in bed for like 1.5 to 2 hours. Completely tired, but so excited as well that I couldn't sleep. Yeah. Helmer's Area 2. Hey yo! How does this tournament work? I'm new to this. Exclamation mark 2 pools will help you. Are you top 20 in the world? No. I'm roughly number 40. Exclamation mark sub count. Welcome. Need Chill Terror for his games earlier today. Why? Viper talking about you quitting stream if sub goal not reached. What is it? I kind of let's talk about introduce the game first, and then yeah, actually no, I can skip that. We will skip the first minute. So basically, I'm living off Age of Empires, right? So I'm doing that for like 16 months now, and at the moment I'm not earning enough money to live off it. So I put myself the goal that by the end of the year I want to have 900 subs, or I will, yeah, just stop doing it full time, or like quit streaming. And yeah, so that's my goal till the end of the year, and I'm working towards that. Still a bit more than 4 months to go. So let's host tournaments, make everything great, and be an entertaining person. And obviously no NSC 3, yes. Okay, then let's see Capture H. And let's jump into it. 2-0 the score for the Viper and TaToH. Interesting map here. So we are with the walls towards the opponents. We have TaToH playing Teutons. The Viper playing Malay, so he will be surely responsible for taking that pawn control. We have Fire playing Italians and Goku playing Burmese. Ah, Viper didn't say it? Okay. Yeah, that would have been really surprising if Viper said that, yeah. Do you think there are some hidden talents in other parts of the world that might reveal in DE? Well, a lot of like very good StarCraft players that could not become like top 200 could come over to DE and just crush Age of Empires world, right? Like Warcraft and StarCraft are so much more competitive than Age of Empires. So top players from that game have the potential to crush Age of Empires top players. So I think with the, especially like the American market, could really be flooded. And wouldn't surprise me too much. Hey guys, Brazil's pool 2. Does it mean that Secret Ranks Magias and even Burmese at the bottom 5 to 10 civs? Indeed, bottom 10 civs. You significantly overestimate what it takes to be top 200 in StarCraft? For a non-Korean, it takes a lot, my friend. Top 200. It takes 1 to 2 years in constant playing to get good at AoE. For you, maybe. Like, I think most people overestimate the competitiveness of Age of Empires. Oh, Viper built the dog this way that TaToH cannot get over to him. Or they cannot get to each other. Don't think they would commit to that. That's a bigger question, yeah. For me it takes 20 years, maybe even longer. I think I will make it mod only chat pretty soon, and then MBL can't talk anymore. Viper got top 5 Euro StarCraft? No. He got like high in the ladder, but he was never top 5. Would you say Magia better in a 1v1 than in a 2v2? No, not really. Okay, so what are we playing here? Fire and Viper going with pretty solid uptimes. Trebuchet Society playing him with the sub. What a beautiful name, my man. And Viper will be very early uptime. Fire with 922. So they're really going for it. And TaToH, it looks like he is contesting the water as well. Let's take a look. 490 food for him. Goku should do the same. I wouldn't be surprised if we just go like quadruple dog. Look at that pretty picture. Oh man. And all 4 players just contesting the water. But no, Goku is going for something else. I think, obviously the game isn't figured out yet, especially on this map. But looking at this for the first seconds, I think this should be everyone docking the center. I think it's too important. Well, because like TaToH and Viper, they should just win now against Fire. And then they can fish. And it's melee fish traps as well behind this. And harbors. This is... Snug Arc. Thanks for the support, man. I don't see too much happening. So Goku kind of needs to make something happen against people that are already walled. And will always have very compact bases as well. TaToH is going on stone. Oh, TaToH is rushing on the outside. Ah, so TaToH against Goku Fast Castle. Hashtag good luck with that. Yeah, Goku has no idea that this is happening. And he will get Tuten trushed. Nearly, oh boy. Okay, water aggression now starts. Viper with a pretty late second dock. Debbie with a gifted sub. Cheers, my girl. Okay, first two galleys out. Viper needs to retreat. Was attacking the villager for a bit. Villagers now attacking that area. And that's the first tower. Goku with the first axe, but no, my friend. That house will not go up. And that's the first villager going down. Do we not have loom? We do not have loom. Sir. Major. We have an important message. Player 1 does not have loom and is getting tower rushed. Error message. Player does not have loom. I repeat, does not have loom. Player loses second villager. Oh boy, this is an ugly one. Obviously not really the spot where you feel like, where am I getting tower rushed from and where is he coming? It's not the easiest thing, but oh boy. Well, that was some continued aggression. And even if he tries to build a tower now, if TaToH builds the same, he still tutens, right? He will get in there with his scout, will annoy that a bit, will build the counter tower, and then he will win the 1v1 fight. 195 stone for Goku behind this. Scout of Fire is coming over. TaToH just kills villager number 3 because we now only have loom. Meanwhile, water fight is somewhat even. Viper not really going for the repair there, but that's a tower fight that should always be won by TaToH, right? He is shooting with how many arrows out of there? 8 against the 5 towers. And the scout is alive as well. Oh god, this is so ugly. Demo hit could be pretty sexy here as well. And gets the triple. Oh no, what was that? It could have been so good. And it turned out so bad. Okay, another demo could get the kill. Viper's going for some repairs behind this. And this is the demo we were looking for. Oh
Love
god.
your cast.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Oh, who's lying? We know you. Okay, thanks. Oh, gets another villager kill. And... okay, didn't get that kill. More villagers could go down. So far 4 down. Make that 5 down. Oh god, and we still have the scout outside, right? So that's actually 6 villagers down already. Getting fletching now. TaToH isn't repairing here. That's a mistake. Can kill the first tower. Is getting fletching first. But the damage output isn't really there. Can easily kill the first tower. But villagers, they are so bad in repairing this against all those. And cannot jump into the tower because the tower is too low in HP. Another villager dying here. More volleys are flying in. And oh god, Goku late with a micro here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That scout is doing something. Meanwhile, water's pretty even. Debbie continues with some more gift subs. Thanks. And TaToH, even if he retreats after this, he's so far ahead in villagers. But well, oh, TaToH having a loss there. Okay, well, Goku is going up to Castle Age. 18 minutes, 2 seconds. And if he gets like two Arambais and Fire can build him a transporter, that's good enough. But how can Fire build the transporter? He goes for 3 dogs. Viper plays with 2 and a heavy repair. Thinks about castling this behind. 500 food. Meanwhile, well, we have a lot of villagers on food. Idle TC behind this though. Okay, now some action. TaToH, is he going for the repair? Yeah, has a lot of stone actually. Oh, loses a unit. Oh boy. Nice save here. Oh, TaToH loses some more. Okay. Has to feel like a victory for Goku. Oh god! Kills 4 more villagers that are retreating here. TaToH not with the greatest micro. Nice defense by Goku. Okay. This could have gone way worse. Meanwhile, he kept his 3 fishing ships alive. TaToH his 2 as well. Now dock number 3. The Viper even adding fishing ships behind this. Look at that. Some sharks behind this. Waiting for some kills. And Goku's up to Castle Age. TaToH sending more villagers to the front. Interesting. Wants to keep up the aggression here. 480 stone for Goku. TaToH is forcing more towers. They need to make sure that we won't have a transporter with landing. Okay. Fire keeps on getting stuff here out of his docks. His KD 4-13. Viper meanwhile 16-3. That might be a real game winner behind this as well. I think Goku defended this tower rush, honestly, pretty damn well. Why didn't TaToH try to rush from the seaside? Seaside is walled, and you cannot build towers at the direct wall. So he needs to build a tower here to kill that wall. That doesn't work. And transporter could have been an option. Maybe just like 5 villagers from the outside. 5 or like 7 villagers on the outside and 5 villagers from the inside could have been an option. But how Teutons work is you want to have all the villagers at one spot. Simply to have more arrows out of the TC, out of the towers, right? Oh boy. Will that tower go up? TaToH is struggling a bit. Clicking there. Trying to micro a bit and now gets all of them in. Let's take a look. Can he attack those villagers? Can he not reach that? He has to, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles? And he has 9 range, right? Sick! 1 tile away. Okay. Meanwhile, Viper adds TCs. And Fire still in Feudal Age. And now, good luck at keeping up with the boom. Fire is going for the outside trash. The Viper with the Siege Workshop here. And yeah, all those shenanigans were really nice. And a nice defense by Goku for sure. But the game was won on the outside. I think it makes sense to be greedy for Goku now. Just build 2 Rambai and try to make something happen with the transporter. Yeah. But no, the Viper is coming over and kills that as well. Castle now. TaToH at 415 stone. Could juggle a bit with the market and get the castle up here as well. Not sure how important that's going to be though. I think Botkin is the most important upgrade for him first. Yeah, that's not going to achieve a lot. Mangonel out here as well. The Viper goes for TC number 3. 20 pop difference at the moment. Obviously, some of the pop difference isn't really that important. The fire ships aren't doing too much. And fishing ships will lose efficiency at some point. But the Viper, being melee, can just produce like a madman. What is he doing with demos? Why is the Viper queuing up demos? I'm confused, guys. Consider me confused. This might be a mistake. Or a misclick. Okay, ran by round now. TaToH with some wards. That needs to be walled at the top there as well. Actually, they're overlapping and, well, good luck. It's also murder holds villagers. Murder hold towers, right? And Goku just acting like, tower, tower, tower. Meanwhile, Viper with a Mangonel. Oh, I thought that was an enemy Mangonel. What is Fire doing? Scout action here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Scouts could actually do something. Oh god, I see the biggest ground attacks ever coming. Now the Monastery behind that. Monastery actually not that good against someone who goes only Scouts. Siege Workshop behind this as well. 1 TC play by Fire. I think it's the right decision, but tricky to really make happen. Meanwhile, Viper sees the Rambai coming over and hires 4 Mangonels. They're just getting under the TC. Uh-oh, ground attacks completely missed. 1 scout going down here. Some repairs. Oh man, the second scout wanted to debate and did run away. If he committed, he could have killed the Mangonel here. The Viper, everything walled off. The only opening is through 2 TCs and 4 Mangonels. Good luck with that, my friend. Now going for mass fish traps, and as we all know, those will take some time to get fished down. Because Mangonel shot, Viper keeps 3 here, so that his ground attacks are still very strong. Repairs the siege workshop. Population difference at 40 at the moment. Fishing ship count. TaToH with 3. Viper with 17. Malay feel like a strong civilization on this map. Guard tower by TaToH. He goes for a siege workshop now. I think the Viper might even be forced to add more docks to get a better surface area. And he cannot run around. He might need to send a villager around to dock from TaToH's side. Still for... Oh, one conversion here with the knight. 4 Mangonels out. Now clicks to Imperial Age. No control over any of his stones. One outside here, one at the front at that side. So that's going to be tricky for him. But behind this, just going for Arbalest. Goes for the university. Goes for the grounded attacks against the scouts. No, he's not. Gets 1 kill there. Viper sleeping. Where is he? Not really. And those around by... Oh, splitting. Those around by... Ooh, dodging. Those around by... Ooh, dodging. Those around by... 2 dying. Scout gets a kill at the top. Expanding with the TC, and look at that. Well, that's something that TaToH should see, right? And he should have ballistics here as well. Goku. Goku. That didn't really work. Okay. Well, let's go back. Oh no, try again, yeah. Okay. Yeah, what is the next step I want to see? Chemistry. Cannon Galleon could be so funny in those pawns as well. Could actually kill the castle from the other side. TaToH just goes for the full trap here, and let's take a look at Rambai. Can TaToH get the kill against those? And yes, he can! Oh boy, that were some good ground attacks. And now the towers will just deal with those. The Rams should go down quite easily here, and yeah, 1 tower went down, but that's not the worst thing here for a player who just killed all the army of his opponent. Oh god, what a brutal one. And yeah, new Rambai is being sent to their death. Feels a Rambai, man. Oh, just give me cannon galleons. Do Malay have cannon galleons? I think so. Oh, they could style around so much. And Goku, well, he won't use his resources here too well. Maybe a tower behind here could be something. But yeah, it's still some time to chop out. And the Ram go to clear it up. Whew. Nice play from TaToH. Yeah, the ground attacks were pretty sick. TaToH even going for treadmill crane. An upgrade that we rarely see, and especially not from someone who is still in Castle Age. Oh god. I think this will be the screenshot. The thumbnail of the series. Oh god. Okay, why does TaToH stop producing or building towers? Ah, he's out of stone. Okay, I can see that as a reasoning. Goes for another one here. Now he's adding 2 TCs. And what's the option here really for Goku? He's trying to redock. Guys, try to find someone that loves you as much as Goku loves. Very optimistic redux. Orange attack. Yeah, he will just cut. Viper will just cut through here. That's the strategy he is thinking about. I know Teutons have cannon galleons, but not sure about Malay. Uh-oh. Luckily, Goku learned, right, from how to deal with this aggression. or not. G to the G. Not a close series, but an entertaining one. Just pure dominance by the arguably strongest team in the world. The cut was coming here. Onagers and Arbalest were around. Game was won on water. Styled on the outside. I liked the defense by Goku. He lost the water. TaToH didn't. And yeah. G to the G melee. Incredibly strong on this map. We can all agree on that. The Viper saved a lot of his stuff there by repairing. And then his civilization simply carried him. 3-0. What a clean sweep here by the Viper and TaToH. What a dominant game. And we will see them tomorrow against Dogao, Lan, and Miguel. A team that beat Yo and Tim. So on paper, maybe not your contender number one, but surely with a pretty strong performance yesterday. That's apparently 13 GMT. And I think 16 or 17 GMT, we will have the other semifinal. Slam and Doubt against other teams. MBL Nick of Hera. That's going to be a sick one. Best of 7 there. Oh boy. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. I hope you will tune in again. Thanks everyone for so much support today. And yeah, it has been a very long day, a pleasureful day of Age of Empires as well. We can take a look at the statistics for the last game. Not that much killing going on. Goku losing a lot of units without killing too many. Largest army for TaToH was 5, and those were 5 Mangonels. Food count 12k. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 30-minute imp timing after 8-minute fuel age timing, and 115 villagers behind this. This guy is good in Age of Empires, from what I heard. Whew. I'll answer some questions. We'll accept some greetings. Whatever you want. And I'm not even sure. Maybe I will do a rerun, because it was a very long day and a good one. And it might reach into tomorrow pretty nicely. Yeah, so we will see each other tomorrow. Apparently 13 GMT looks like a reasonable time. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's directly jump into the next game. And let's take a look what will happen here. Oops, what is going on? The game ended. That's because the series is already over. This is just a VOD to avoid some spoilers. So yeah, you already saw the series till the end, and this is just a VOD without any content coming up, and therefore you can now close the video, and I hope you didn't get spoiled before at YouTube. Enjoy, guys. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's directly jump into the next game. And let's take a look what will happen here. Oops, what is going on? The game ended. That's because the series is already over. This is just a VOD to avoid some spoilers. So, yeah, you already saw the series till the end, and this is just a VOD without any content coming up, and therefore you can now close the video, and I hope you didn't get spoiled before at YouTube. Enjoy, guys.